we are here in the city center because we have a lot of new people coming into the world and maybe wondering how to, well, what to do when you are here. A lot of people are also maybe just have experience exploring the Somnium web, which is cool, but this is way cooler. So you can actually download and install the client. That's on somniumspace.com website, and then when you get everything sorted out, you will appear here in the city center, and from there you can go exploring, you can go to different events and all sorts of things. So that's pretty cool. And today it's not just me, it's also my co-host Sajan. So hello, how are you doing?
Welcome everybody. I'm doing very well. I'm looking forward to see what new builds we encounter today on a journey through the metaverse.
Awesome. Yeah. So as you can see, for those of you that already watching us, not for the first time, there was like the downtown, the lake house with some other cool buildings. This is a big convention center, and over here, if you were here before in Somnium Space, or if you've watched our show, maybe you remember that close to this Cobra Club there was a giant robot, the one from Ready Player One. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, it was, the Cobra Club still survives. Really nice. It means that the people are enjoying it.
Yeah, that there are actually I think on Saturdays there are some discos, and people are really going there and doing some parties. So yeah. Yeah, so the robot actually ended up in the same way as in the movie. So it was like heroic effort, and it was actually nice because I was using it to give people directions. So it was like, look at the big robot, and the gallery is next to it. So you can't see the robot, you can see just another gallery. But
I'm really happy that I see that there's already some kind of history being made in the urban landscape of Somnium. So where there was once a robot, what remained of him is still used as a form of a sculpture or an idea, a pool. So I'm really happy that actually happens, and that you have this, that it was a wrapper for you for finding yourself around. So it's cool that they actually kept parts of it.
Yeah, it's like monument or something like that to early Somnium legacy. Okay, so what do you think about this build?
It's I must say, people are doing more and more than when we were here, like 7 episodes before, and now you can actually interact way better. We still see that, like, according to your avatar, the chair is a bit like a throne, so it's big.
Yeah.
We commented on this, that people are over like building stuff, that huge ceilings, huge walls, columns, and everything. So I'm glad that it's actually shrinking down, but it's still kind of a very spacey, and you have enough room for everything. So, but there's a lot more detail. The GIFs are way better and better displayed. So now we're walking at something that might be a pool, or might be like a liquid glass roof, or so there's a lot of interpretations now.
Yeah, it's something that what's left of the Terminator, right?
Yeah. It can be both like a pool and a portal. So, and it works really smoothly.
Yeah.
So the animation of the video or whatever it is, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's very smooth. It would be actually probably cool to make it as a dance floor as well.
We actually saw a couple of dance floors that were really.
Hello, Denero. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, We
for
are
coming in.
doing a podcast and checking out this building.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we will be going. Nice to see you. Yeah, so you guys see that it's just a real thing, real world. We met the person there, Denevro. He's the main creator of avatars. So if you are interested in creating avatars in Somnium Space, you will end up contacting him at one point or another. At latest when you would be minting that avatar. So it was nice.
Pretty nice to see actual people in the metaverse. So it's actually crowded compared to what we saw before.
Yeah. And actually it's happening more often, keep happening more often. Just that other day I was doing a podcast and there were like two guys jumping, yeah, hi, how are you doing? And so because they know me, so they jump in and it's quite nice.
Would you say that the people in the metaverse are friendly?
Yeah, the community here. Oh, oh, there's something going on there. Yeah, in Somnium Space there's a great community. It's amazing. I don't know about the other metaverses, but so far for the people that we met, like Casey and Gio, last time I was developing in both in crypto voxels, they are great. So,
Still problems with the scale. Okay, pretty private.
yeah, with no
Is
roof.
it a video player?
It's usually
Yeah.
interesting. Like no roof. Just
It
walls.
actually gives you some privacy, but well.
Which one?
Oh, there's a lot more detail. Well,
yeah, they actually
I see
improved.
people are enjoying.
They improved. I think this one is still the same, but they improved the quality of rendering a lot and the lighting and so on. So since we were on last year.
Yeah, the lighting is improved. I'm like every time we go to the web browser and then we go to the VR2D, it's you talk about how there's no landscaping in the browser and there's no background. So actually now that I see the full moon and the light that it gives, it's gives much more depth to the scene. So it's advanced very nicely.
Yeah, I don't know if we were in this building before. It's one of the.
I think we, but we couldn't. It was difficult, like to ride an elevator. So maybe we can try it again.
Yeah. I think it will be probably the same problem. Oh, let's rather not try it. I'm not lucky in that way. You can see snowman here.
This is also a parcel, right?
Yeah.
People are using a lot more trees and foliage.
Yeah, and these are actually like not standard one. These are created with the new SDK, I think, or not. I'm not sure. Maybe they are not. I don't want to lie. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. I know about one building where they're doing, or Arthur was doing exhibition yesterday. So it was on the island. So let's check that one out. For some reason, my right click button on the mouse is not working as I would like. Oh, this one is new.
This one looks really nice. There's a lot of lighting involved, so it's really good, nice, because previously in the web builder, the lighting is very expensive in terms of construction points, builder points, but now we see a lot more of it.
It's
Very
actually the same.
Greek.
Yeah, it's the same cost in SDK to do it, but I think you can save some money on some other builds. Yeah, pizza place.
But must say it's really strange. Greek columns, bunch of GIFs. Oh, this one is actually kind of a studio.
Yeah, it's all the one thing is here. Ah, it's Blake's stream, so it's for the disco stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You can even play.
I've been listening to a lot of different remixes on Metapop, like this one from Fabian G.
It's actually a really good thing that they imported like the web browser, early, so people could interact with it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like you can even copy paste your different stuff, or if you don't like this one, you can put different one.
It's a huge opportunity for doing live streams in a different way.
Yes.
And like the visual options are getting better and better.
Oh, it looks so much better now.
Way better.
Ooh.
Oh, and the stage is it's still there's this I'd say, oh my god, we entered the sphere actually, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally different experience. Pretty nice. I'm still glad that people are using the levitation items, so a lot of stuff is flying. Even like in the last episode we had a floating building, so I think it's the gravity is like the worst part of physics that we get in real world.
Yeah, true. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I thought that there somewhere here is the teleporter, but maybe it was moved, or maybe I just forgot where is it.
Can you actually find the teleporters on the map, or is there like a teleporter registry or something, or is it only by accident?
No, you can in VR, because in VR you have map and you can see where are other people. You can see the teleporters. You have even a camera for taking selfies and a lot of cool other cool stuff. But in 2D, yeah, it's primary for VR, so the 2D is it doesn't have so much, doesn't receive so much love.
Yeah, but it's still the level of detail is pretty good.
Yeah. The graphic is probably like on this is the same, because it's actually the same sort of client, but like the UI is not so good.
Yeah, I always compare what we see to what we have, where we have been in the previous episodes, to like CryptoVoxels and the Decentraland. So I still like Somnium best because the maps and the lighting is pretty good. And now with the SDK, you can import almost whatever you want. So you're not limited by like voxels or the type of graphic that they use in the Metaverse. So it's
yeah.
a lot different.
Like it's actually, I don't know. I see that other metaverses are adding some features, but it seems like the like the couple missing functionalities that some other metaverses has over Somnium is just like getting implemented very fast, and that I don't see so much progress in other ones. But I don't know, maybe just maybe not paying enough attention. But like there's still even no audio in CryptoVoxels, and there's just this TeamSpeak audio in Decentraland. It's not spatial. So
spatial audio in Somnium actually allows a bigger immersiveness in the metaverse. So I think it's a really good option.
Yeah, I think even like now it can sometimes, especially if, like for me as someone that streams the content and do a lot of things, can be like the obstacle, because I need to like be careful on my locations where to do it. So if I could just so when I'm doing what are we doing now, or even with Andy, just be using Zoom. So even if we both are in the studio with Andy, we still use Zoom to make sure that like I get like consistent sound. But for the immersion, as you mentioned, and for the like just being able to create like groups of people that talk to each other and don't like interrupt each other. It's just like the experience that you can have in the real world. But, okay, I want to talk to you, but I don't want to disturb the people listening to live concert. So I will go outside and I will talk to people outside and these other things. So it's maybe inconvenient, because then like in the TeamSpeak experience you could just like click the people you want to talk to and mute the rest. But yeah, it doesn't give you the immersive feel that you are actually there. So for me it's usually like, even if it's like costs something, you know, you need to do more, then yeah, it's if you don't want to do anything, you can just lie down and you know, sleep all day. So that's anyway not what people are looking for. So what do you think about this one? That it has this like crazy.
But this is actually like a Museum of Crypto Arts build, right?
Yeah.
One of the works that we were next to was very expensive. Like it was AI generated nude portraits or something like that were handed out at some like behind the 25 insert crypto to play. I think it's somewhere there. It's, I think like some amount was minted and given out, and then it was recollected later. I think it's actually on super rare. And I've seen the Museum of Crypto Art in the community like for years now, since I've found out about it. And I think this is actually kind of an important exhibition.
Yeah.
So I'm actually really glad that we came tonight here. And the build that they have, it's really nice to see that we see a lot of ramps that people used to go around, and here it's kind of this huge sculpture staircase or whatever they wanted to build. But it's looking pretty amazing. Yeah, the piece on the left is the one that I was talking about on the right.
This one?
No. Behind, it's like a no. Yeah, in the corner on the left. Yeah.
Yeah, over there. The video? This one?
Yeah. On the left. Like a bigger one, a more abstract.
This one.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
AI generated portraits.
Yeah, they are actually probably like every one of them is like super expensive. Hi, long native family. welcome. Yeah, looks good for sure. Yeah, so actually, all of these that are here were, or I think they were donated by the artists to the Museum of Crypto Art, and like under the like conditions that they will not be resold. And Museum of Crypto Art has a couple of, or actually quite a lot of buildings here in Somnium. This one is was created recently, and like the opening or the first exhibition was just yesterday, and the museums that they are created usually by different like designers. So this one is actually like quite epic. Just like think about that it wasn't created by the SDK, so it wasn't like there wasn't some tool to do that. They just used the basic builder and just lay bricks after bricks to create this one. So it's like, and it's maybe like 200 300 stars. So I'm just done sort of by hand, one by one, to make sure that they look just perfect. And here we have the sunrise that's beautifully lighting the experience. We can see it's just perfect. So it does so much work.
Yeah, it's crazy time consuming, but the result is also really, really amazing. So even the way that you go through the museum is interesting. So you go up and down and the stairs wiggle around. So you're looking at the art and the environment from different angles. So it allows you to experience more.
Yeah, and yeah, these and as I was saying, all of these are actually from the OGs of the space. They are the Museum of Cryptart wants to like collect and preserve these as like the building blocks of a whole NFT space. This is where it started. Also, I would like to ask, what do you think about placing the art like inside and outside as well? So you get it's not just that you go inside the gallery and you look at the art, but there are different artworks outside the gallery as well.
It's pretty interesting to see. But I must say that this is nothing new in the metaverse, all the metaverses that we were, even here in Somnium. So people tend to expose the NFTs in different ways. We even saw buildings that had roofs made out of NFTs, all whole walls and all everything. So I think it's, in a way, it's good, but depending on the art piece, it should be positioned in different space. But this is kind of an archive, so I would consider this Museum of Crypto Art exhibition to be like an archive of the OGs, as you said. So for me, it's interesting. There's you came here to see all the stuff that was in the beginning, but I consider that in the future there will be art in that the artists will actually want to utilize space to showcase their art. So maybe in that case it would not be recommended, or they would not want to use a facade as an exhibition space. But I think it will get more and more interesting.
Yeah, what do you think about this ramp?
Yeah, I hate ramps. But this one actually looks like, I don't know, kind of a portal or a launch pad, or so. You actually get a pretty good experience by climbing on it. There's actually no goal, so when you climb on top, I think you just fall somewhere, right?
Well, it was actually created when there were cars. Actually, a lot of people created different ramps when there were cars available. So
Oh, so to test what I can do.
yeah, I remember we had a lot of fun trying to jump from here over there and stay there and not crash. So that's quite funny. I remember Wilson got stuck there. I jumped there as well. He got stuck as well.
Pretty nice that people can actually build what they need, and then when they don't want to do crazy stuff with cars, you can just reutilize your parcel in a different way. So you can either follow trends or seasons or what. I'm not sure what type of change is going to be in the metaverse. I guess for now it's in what you can use for, like you get cars and then you want to try everything out with cars.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to get more and more complicated. Yeah, actually, the Museum of Cryptart building, as you move back from it, you can actually see the top floor. It's really open. And the whole staircase, I'm not sure how to call it, sculpture, is throughout the whole building. So they actually have amazing stuff on their profile and around. So I'm not surprised that their building is really designed.
Yeah, I think there was some sort of competition for designers to actually select the winning design and winning designer to create this build. Yeah, we can.
And that's also a nice opportunity. Yeah.
We can teleport just somewhere randomly and see what's up there. Oh, or we could go over here to Jembi's place, the place where all the concerts are happening. I don't think we were there.
You know, I just wanted to say for the Cryptart Museum, it's really nice that to actually have a competition to build a building, because they are the ones that are actually like writing down what's happening and then archiving it, and they have a huge collection. So to give artists the opportunity to work on such a thing is a really nice thing for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. And we can see Jembi's building over there in the distance. It's the one with the like triangle shape. Let's see what we see.
Wow, more floating objects. Are we finally getting a floating billboard, or is it just a box? It's just a box.
I think it's maybe billboard in making. Yeah, so here we are like really far away from the city center.
We can actually see why there's like communities gathering around where there are more parcels and more builds. So there's actually a stamina and some rules to how fast you can get from one place to the other.
Yeah, there will be. I saw some pictures about kayaks, so I'm looking forward to that one. It's super cool to move. The lakes are connected, so you can get almost everywhere. So this is actually one of the few buildings in Somnium that are not for that are not art galleries or for that purpose. There are a couple of like discos or concert places. This is one of them. I think it's the first one, or definitely Jumbi is like OG of this space. And yeah, you can see currently there are no like pianos or this other stuff, but we can see the bar that we explored last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see this ceiling. It's actually pretty cool.
I can see that there's a lot of effort that's gone into making of this building, and I'm really glad to see that somebody actually somebody made it. Like you said, they're investigating other types of gatherings in the community, and I think it's pretty amazing. So you still have the same functions and you reutilize them for another type of gatherings. And I love that it has different spaces, like it has this kind of garden type, and then you can go into the lounge area, the bar. So it's actually, as you said, you can go to the concerts, or you can go outside to talk, or by the bar, or look at the view.
Yeah, exactly. And like up here, one time there was a disco. So it was like after party after the main concert. It was downstairs, and Jambi had some gifs and some other animations there. And upstairs there was the dancing place with the browser. So for the streamer, the musician, could stream the performance, and people could dance over here. And yeah, we can see that he's remodeling. Yeah, and we can see these are actually custom made, because these are not standard one. You get just white, and yeah, you can change the color, but these have different textures. This one is actually quite nice.
Yeah, and you can interact, which is pretty good.
And what do you think about the building as a whole? Maybe let's take it from far and see how it looks. Yeah, he also created these. It's from the builder. These notes.
Yeah, they look actually really nice. Yeah, I'm really impressed by the amount of work that's put into it, and it's actually really nice. We see a lot of these like open ground floors. I think that's like where you come to at the first point to meet the building, and where people would usually run around and gather. So it's nice to see that it's utilized as a garden. And then as you climb up, there are different typologies that you go through. So either a bar or a concert space or a terrace, or like the rooftop part where the chairs are, it's pretty private. So I'd say that the parcel is used in many different ways, and the building actually allows it to be used in those ways. So it's still fun for me that we want all the buildings to be above ground, like floating or with small columns. So we utilize the ground to meet there or spawn there in the metaverse. But there's still a lot of stuff going on higher, and I guess because of the view, and now that we have like the sunsets and the full moons and also rain, right, and thunderstorms, it's used very good. So the ground floor is there to enter it, and then on the further up you go, the more stuff you can do.
Yeah, there's hidden underground area.
Which is very trippy.
It's actually maze, and yeah, he improved the textures, so it's even more trippy than the first time I was here. So you can build underground, as you can see, and if you find your way through the maze, then you get to find a secret room, but yeah, I will not be that lucky.
It's also an interesting concept, but as you said, in the future there might be NFTs that would unlock or allow you to go or travel to certain spaces or enter to certain spaces. So this is kind of a hack before it is made.
Ah, yeah, I found it. Amazing.
It's actually pretty big.
Yeah,
The
it
maze.
is. It is. Oh, or didn't I? Ah, yeah, here it is. Yeah, so that's the area. So guys that are watching, you can log into Somnium Space and you can try to find this hidden area. It's not easy. I was here already, so it was easier for me, and still it was quite difficult. So yeah, and if you find it, let us know in the comments. And yeah, if you've put all that effort, put a little more, and follow us on Twitch to see more of these shows live, and also like and subscribe on YouTube so you can see for all the ones that you missed in live so far. Yeah, and with that one, I think we are going to be closing this episode number 7, I think. So far, any final thoughts, Sadian?
Well, no, it's getting weirder and weirder, but in a good way. So I hope next week we explore more.
Absolutely. Yeah, with that one, I'm taking a break. It was hard, and yeah, it was great to see you. Great to talk to you, Satan, and yeah, great to have you here along the Key family as someone watching and commenting in Twitch. So thank you as well, and everyone have a nice day. Bye.